I've never seen something that surprised me so many times. One of the people who made something change.
But
I don't know what to say. Oh my god.
I don't know where to start.
I don't know. Like everything we thought this chapter is going to be just wasn't.
Yeah, nothing. Not even one thing.
Not a war. I thought it was going to be a war.
Yeah.
I told you there's too many things to put in one
From
episode.
the beginning, Jason and Vi weren't going together. So, like, everything changed from the first moment of the episode. They were doing the peace thing, but the good way of the peace thing, like maybe like the original plan for the peace thing of the nation of Zon under Silco isn't great because it's under Silco, but
it won't stay under Silco because there will be
now it won't be stay under Silco.
No, even if he was alive, things would have changed.
Potentially, yeah, all right. So even the good plan of actually like making them independent and for themselves, and Victor leading them as the scientist, actually, he's gonna go back there. I love his determination. He was sitting at the council.
Yeah.
He was like, we don't care.
Yeah. He built the character.
Yeah.
Until then,
I'm just sorry how we judged him.
Oh my god! No, we judged him correctly. Like he was tempted. He was very, very tempted. He was almost there. If she wouldn't have died there, he would have done it.
Sure.
Remember the first? Jace was like, come, stand with me, we're in this together. And he was like, no. And they're like, okay. And Jace took all the spotlight. And he always been on the side. Right now, he stood there. He said, me and Victor are here.
Yeah.
And Victor is not a council member, but he was there.
Zonian.
And no one, gave it a name.
Or something, yeah.
Gave it a name. And
name is a powerful thing.
Yeah. And he was there like one of the people who made something change.
He changed something. Although.
But now they're all gonna die.
Is he there? Is he in there? Is he in there?
Yes, of course.
No, I don't think he's in there.
Why would he leave? They were
because
just voting.
It was a council vote. Victor wasn't.
No, he was there.
You want to go back?
I'm telling you, he was there because he made his case. Victor was there, and then the mayor said, "I vote," and everyone was like, "Okay." Boom.
You're right. It was right after it.
Yeah, it was the same moment.
I thought maybe it was a different moment.
I can't believe what made her think this will be a good decision.
She's insane. Let's put it at that. But
what? From all the things she could have done,
it was Silco's revenge.
But he didn't want it. He didn't want to kill everyone.
He did want it because the only way he was getting the Zon, it was leaving Jinx. And he said, I'm not leaving you. We're not going by their plan. Like
her weapon was amazing. so good. No, so nice design.
Yeah.
Like good.
Shark head.
Anyway. Wow, like Mel felt something. She turned and just saw it coming. She will die.
All of them will die.
Like if someone will survive,
it's Jason Victor.
It's not Mel because she was right there.
And we had the whole thing of her taking off the ring, deciding not to go by the path of war of her family, deciding to go by peace.
And then she'll die in war, and then her mother will take charge.
And will for sure have an important part in the next season.
Next season will be war for sure. Like it will.
Her mother will take a revenge. Want to take revenge. It might not be the main plot point, but it'll definitely be a plot point, and it might also involve magic next season. Like real magic.
Like the mages.
Yeah, mages, exactly. Did they destroy the cube that controlled this? I don't think they managed to destroy it. That's still there.
They didn't show it, so they didn't.
We're already going back. We're already going to like implications for next season. Let's talk about what happened. Vi,
the scene,
Caitlin,
that scene
was a masterpiece of a scene.
Ingenious, really. It was.
In every way.
They were both on the two sides of the table, two sides of her. Like Vi and Silco are they're Jinx and Powder.
Yeah.
all the things coming together.
And Caitlyn there, like
The way she chose Vi, but then it wasn't really because she loved Silco. Actually, that's kind of ironic that one of Vander's kids treats Silco like a father. It's
distorted.
Wow.
But he did love her.
Yeah, he loved her. That's why
He
it
was a
was
father
real.
to
It was
her.
real. He loved her. He really loved her. But she needed Vi.
Yeah, I mean, look what became of her.
Yeah.
Powder would have stayed Powder if she would have still been under Vander and Vi, obviously.
Of course.
Like,
maybe
Jinx
she wouldn't have been so smart and ingenious.
No, she was smart.
She
would have just not been pushed too crazy.
Yeah.
And also, I'd rather have a less smart Powder than a genius Jinx.
Of course, I'm just saying, like her potential.
Yeah. And Caitlyn, she's okay at least.
Yeah.
Caitlyn and Vi are okay. You heard?
I loved it that Caitlyn knew she needed to kill Jinx because she knew this person is dangerous. And she didn't because Vi begged her.
And then suddenly, boom, boom, with a shimmer. That was terrifying. What shimmer does to people.
Wow, this series. What the hell?
Yeah.
I can't believe it ended like this.
Quick question. Is this really comparable to Stranger Things? Because the votes said it's pretty much the same. And I'm like, really? I find it hard to believe another show is
like
as
good
in
every aspect.
And at this short of a like a small amount of episodes.
No, Stranger Things is long.
I know, exactly. I'm just saying, like, to have this much of an impact in 9 episodes. Like, this is not just an amazing show. This is a compact brilliance of a masterpiece.
I mean, I can't. Usually, we have a lot of things to say. Right now,
it's too much.
My mind is blank.
The song at the end.
Oh my god.
My friend.
What would have been?
I have a friend that watched this show and he wanted me to listen to this song, but he didn't let me listen to it because he said it might have spoilers in it.
This hurts me so much. I can't. Like, most of the episode, I couldn't breathe, I think.
This show has been incredible. It was so complete. Even though it left, like, I would say loose ends, but not really loose ends. It's more like a cliffhanger at the end. But it was so complete in character development, in the reasons for people's actions. I mean, the way Echo ended up is perfect. It made total sense.
Characters were perfect.
Yeah.
The building of the characters.
Like, let's take a side character, sort of a side character, Marcus. Perfectly made, perfectly understandable. His conflict could make like 10 books just writing about his conflict. Of saving his family.
Having the seat of power so he can do something, but can't because he has this...
He's actually being controlled, like threatened all the time. But he knows he's causing more death than just 2 people. But it's his 2 people. Like, nobody can tell me, yeah, I would have done differently. You don't know what you would have done. You can't know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, really tough. And you have a character like Heimerdinger. Very interesting character. He has
seen it all, but
he still
finds things that he didn't see.
And he still can't change it. He just watches history repeat itself.
You know, if he wouldn't have been kicked out of the council, he would have been in that room dying as well.
That's true. I guess thank you, Jace, for that one. But
I can't. You just murdered me. Thank you.
Victor's character, incredible. He's not even a side character in my eyes.
Of course not. He's not a side character at all.
Yeah.
He had his own episode.
Jace, of course, had his entire story.
Yeah, you remember the first episode when we said, I wonder if the scientist will be like a
main character
or not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even his assistant was Caitlyn. From the beginning.
That's true. Wow. The little girl, like, she was there.
Yeah. Of course, we had Silco, who was not a one-sided character.
At all.
He was a villain, but he was a deep villain with... He had love and he had and he cared for people.
And respect, and he had like his ambitions and his goals, and he lost
And he
his
wanted
way.
the best for the people, but he didn't do
He
it the
lost
right
his
way. Yeah.
No,
I
don't
still
know.
wanted the
had
nation
his
of
main,
Zon.
Yeah, he had his main goal, and by releasing Shimmer, that shows he doesn't really care about the people.
True.
But he cares about the
Undercity.
yeah,
As a body.
like, because he has this vision that he and Vander once shared.
Yeah.
But you're not doing it.
Vander was like the epitome of
The
good.
best character. They always kill the best characters. Like,
You have to.
they always put a very, very good character.
Good in his heart.
Yeah, and they kill him. Because that drives something to happen.
Yeah.
I've never seen something that surprised me so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually I catch on
so many twists.
most of the twists, like, because usually things are like predictable.
Yeah.
Because
stories
the stories are like repeating themselves.
Yeah.
Usually when someone writes a story, you have like
it's based on other stories.
You have the tavnit.
Yeah, the structure.
The structure
you have a concept.
that is
like the writer read the same stories we reread. So when he writes a story, it's based on the same stories we've already seen. So we can predict it. But this story has been so. The thing about this story was that it was almost entirely focused and driven by characters, and not the world. Now it had like the magic thing there, but even the magic was driven by Victor and Jace. The characters.
That's why it was so
concepts.
It could be so everything, because it always depended on someone's
choices. A simple choice. Yeah.
And that's how life is.
It's true, exactly.
So wow, that's why everything could happen.
Yeah.
I can't believe they all voted peace. They all voted peace. They didn't want to, and they still did it. They had a chance to bring the upper city, the lower city.
To make them independent.
Yeah.
Jinx. She's a Jinx, which makes me really feel bad to say that, because that's what started at
that's
the beginning.
The whole thing. The whole conflict in the first episode, the first job they did, the first time they saw the crystals, like everything started with them not listening to Vander.
And she dropped the first crystal even. That's foreshadowing.
Wow. It is foreshadowing. And everything, when Milo said she's a Jinx, and Milo said don't bring her to the job.
So the question is here, should have Vi not brought her to any job at the beginning when she was too young, or should she have taken her for that job where she did?
I think she was very right by not taking her.
So she shouldn't have taken her in the first place to any job.
I don't know.
Because she wasn't ready for any of them.
She needed to be, maybe that's true, but I mean, even if she decided to bring her, she needed to put it like in an explanation for her sister, like, I believe in you, but there is some situations that I'm not willing to lose you, and they are very, very dangerous even for us.
Mm-hmm.
So to protect you, I'm doing this. She didn't really explain it.
Yeah.
She was like, you're not ready.
It's in her mind, it was like, you don't trust me enough to do this.
And she's leaving me behind.
Yeah. That tantrum she had.
So
that
scary.
Was such in a way, foreshadowing as well of her crazy side.
Mm-hmm. She became so beautiful.
Right.
And Powder. Wow, all the characters are beautiful there. Even Victor, he's sick, so he's like not looking well. You can see that if he was healthy, he was like gorgeous.
Yeah. I really liked how Echo grew up. He grew up to be amazing.
Awesome!
Amazing character. Also, his
character design.
He's also a side character in a way, and even his story is perfectly made. The tragedy of losing everything around you, wanting to fight back for it, and having the skills and the knowledge, because he's been with Vander and with
people that inspired him.
Benzo. So they were the leaders. So he grew up with them, and he learned from them.
And he saw Vi as a leader. He was surrounded by good people.
And he picked it up, and he went with it.
I think it's also
and created an amazing community.
It's a comparison between him and Powder. They were both the same age. They both lost everything in different ways, but they both lost everything.
It wasn't his fault.
They both Doesn't
and
matter.
he wasn't
It is his
betrayed.
fault.
And he wasn't betrayed.
He told Vi where it is.
No, but he would just lost. They would have just lost Vander without it.
But he told her where it is.
It's true, but still.
Anyway,
it's not really
I'm just
his fault.
saying that.
And I don't think he would have blamed himself after that.
I'm just saying it was like a comparison. Like they both grew up in the same environment. They both were
look
the
what he
same people,
created.
and look what he did and what she did.
Another comparison: his home and her hideout. Remember her hideout?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a pit with like the bridges and like the building where she is, and she's like go crazy dropping bombs.
And he has a tree.
And he has a beautiful tree with the people,
With
real
fireflies.
people. She has the fake people.
Wow.
Also the fireflies. She made exploding
Fake.
fireflies, and they eat
Oh my
the
God.
fireflies.
This show has so many details. I'm sure when I'm gonna edit it, I'm gonna find like 1,000 more.
Yeah.
But they put so many things with such deep meaning, so many metaphors and comparison. Like,
Yeah.
we can't notice it all. We can't. We have to watch it 10 times. I think if we watch it again now,
We'll see
so many
new
things.
things. Now when we don't need to focus on what they're saying and
On the
what the plot, we'll be able to focus on like
so many
the details in the picture.
Details.
Like
so
I'm
many
sure we'll miss
details.
like 1,000 details on the table where she seated them all. So many things there, I'm sure. Except for like the big things, of course. The pipe of Vander and the doll and the
dolls.
what's his face is Milo and
Quagger?
Hexam.
Clagger.
Clagger, something like that. Yeah.
I love those guys. So tragic what happened to them. Wow, it feels like a lifetime, but it was only a few episodes. They did it so
episode 3.
well.
Yeah.
Episode 3. What is episode 3?
6 episodes ago. A week ago.
It's nothing.
For us, it's like a week ago.
But it's nothing in big series.
No, but for us, it's even less. It's only a week ago. We've seen it like a week ago. It's crazy. And
everything is just amazing. We will be happy to hear your thoughts now that you're not spoiling anything because we've watched it all. Wow. We would love to have conversations with you about the characters, what you think.
Yeah, this video's comment section better be vibrant with conversation because there's so much to talk about.
Yes.
Just bring your ideas and we'll share our ideas and we'll just...
All the things we can't say now because we're like, our brain is fried. Like, we'll say in the comment section.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to say thank you for the recommendation. That was a ride.
That's 9 episodes.
Really, really amazing. Really amazing. Anyway.
Like, they didn't waste a moment.
They didn't waste a moment.
Everything
was so thought.
This show.
Wow. Nothing was there for nothing. Like, all the details meant something and were leading to something. And everything was you saw, they thought about it, like, to the smallest detail. Now we need a time to say goodbye.
Let's say it like this. I'm not in the mood for bloopers.
Okay, guys.
This has been absolutely incredible.
Amazing.
How late is it? It's already 2:30 a.m.
Because we just couldn't
in the
stop.
morning.
Okay, guys.
This has been great. Shout out to Imagine Dragons.
Wow. Shout out to all the people
music.
who voted for Arcane and to all the people who didn't, because if you're still here, like, thank you.
Yeah. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Wow.